Hey guys, had some trouble uploading, had to actually restart my phone, but I wanted to show y'all this view. And that's, it's decent. With that view, guess where we are? We are at the best place to go in downtown Minneapolis for a smorgasbord of people to talk to. Downtown Minneapolis, Lake Calhoun. A lot of people out of town. There's really not any events that are going on right now, that I feel comfortable going to. So, I know, right? That lady didn't want to be on camera, but then her son or... Yeah. Wish he would have lifted his car though. That would have been cool. Yeah, that lady, she gave me the middle finger, but then when her son wanted to come on camera, she was okay, right? Hey everybody, so my chat is working, so good to see y'all. Thanks Lynn, Captain, Shanna. Everybody, all the usual suspects, all the people that are awake. I appreciate it. We got some people down there. We're gonna go infect the mines down there. Glob exit. How's it going, Glob? Yeah, I know, it says globe exit. You gotta close up that space. But it's good to see everybody. Positively Godless, getting rowdy in the chat room, calling people names. Not a whole lot, Gerton. How are you doing? Good to see you. We're gonna start venturing down below. Go do some fishing. So we're back. We're back for 1.5 episode. Gonna see what happens. I'm glad the chat's working now. And then I had some issues uploading here for this live stream. Keeping it simple today. It's my first venture out in a couple of weeks, so we're gonna do some reruns. No episode is really a rerun. We're always gonna come across new people, but I do have some new signage. I brought all my signage. We're just gonna load up the red pill revolver. Just start shooting at everybody we see right in the forehead. Right in the forehead. So thanks for sharing, everybody. Good to see you, Shanna. Good to finally see everybody. I know my chat was down the last episode, so I hope you're all prepared, ready to just sit back and relax, see how it goes. Not a whole lot going on today. I hope everybody has tomorrow off. I do. I'm gonna see if there's any. I'm gonna see if my state capitol is open tomorrow. They might be. Celebrate, July 4th. Right? Come on in to the state capitol. Praise and worship America on July 4th. I did take out most of my money from the bank, so they don't have any of it. I'd encourage you to take out 70% of your money if you can. I think that would really shock the system if they can't use our money to propagate BS. So here's the beach. That was not a swear word. Hey Jamie, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Let's hit those thumbs up. Share this if you can. I'm feeling really good about coming out here today. Look at all these people. Come on. Look at all these young minds. All these people just ready to to hear about it, to hear it. They're going to hear it today. They're going to get a good helping, a good heaping scoop of red pill jello. Hey, look at that. We got 5.5 minutes into it until my stream shorted out. I think that's not technically a record, but it is 5 minutes in. That was pretty good. I think we might set up shop right here, maybe, and then I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna hang out here for a couple minutes, and then people barbecuing. Oh, hey, how you doing? I didn't know my first person was on, but so hey guys, everybody, thanks for coming by. I just really appreciate everybody stepping in. Underpants, Adam, Nimble Horse. The globe is going down today. The globular roundness of the ball. Let's see. Let's flip it around here. Yeah, come on down. I'm at Lake Calhoun. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to let everybody know that outer space is fake. Satellites aren't real, and you don't live on a spinning wet ball rocket hurtling millions of miles through space. So we'll hit it right away. I'm warmed up. Like that was pre-game, first episode. Now we're in. We just got subbed in. Ready to do it. How you guys doing? Good. Satellites don't exist, man. The Earth is flat. All right. I know it's funny, but the Earth is flat and not a ball, and outer space is fake. Google it. Yeah, Google it, man. All right. All right, we already got a positive response. How you guys doing? Boom! Yeah, I had a massive problem there. But we're back. We're back. You can't hold me down. Can't keep me away. I'm here to let everybody know that the Earth is flat, not a ball. So yeah, that was a pretty hard reset I had to do. I had to shut everything down and go to airplane mode, reset my data. And we're wearing the same shirt, man. Right on. Yeah, well, one of us believes the Earth is flat, not a ball. No, I do. The Earth is not a block. And we're not spinning. I'm just letting.
Don't put the camera on me. You can talk to me with the camera down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that you are always videotaped?
I don't care.
Okay.
Not intentionally.
Yep. The CIA videotapes you. Yeah. So just. Yep. All right, ma'am. Have a nice day. Hope you have a better 4th. She's getting rowdy. Yeah. Have you ever looked into that? The idea of the Earth being flat and not a ball? No?
What are you filming?
I'm on YouTube Live.
Oh, okay.
I'm interacting with the public, letting everybody know that the Earth is flat and space is fake.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy stuff.
Then where's our planet?
I'm sorry?
Then where's our planet if it's not in space?
Do you have a picture of the planet?
No.
Why not?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, do you have a picture of the Earth from space that you can show me to prove that we're on a ball in outer space?
Only from satellite images. But
Did you know that they're all CGI and stuff?
no.
No? Can I actually I have so much ammunition. Let me just tickle your mind here a little bit.
Yeah, no, I totally.
Yeah, sure. If you could just let me know which one of these pictures of America is real. Just point out. Okay, they both. Okay, why not the one on the right though?
It's too big.
It's too big. What's too big?
The continent.
The continent.
Continent physically.
Yeah.
Does it don't look like there's room for the rest of the continents?
Yeah.
So where do you think I got these two pictures from? NASA.
Okay.
So these are official NASA photos, and they're both different sizes. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
How does it make sense that America is two different sizes?
I mean, distance-wise, could you just do one distance, or I'm not really sure.
It's-
Or is it, if it's flat, is there stuff on each side of it, or is it just like?
Well, there's Earth below us, and the furthest that any human has drilled into the Earth is about 9 miles, 8 miles or so. So when they give us pictures of like the Earth's core, how do they know that when the diameter of the Earth is about 8,000 miles? And so like the core would be 4,000 or so, right? So how do they know that? So if you and I were to start in the state of Maine to drive to California, and we only drove like 8 miles, do you think we'd have a good idea of what California looks like? If we just drove 8 miles?
Probably not.
Probably not. So, but they are admitted to be photoshopped in paintings.
Yeah.
And so we really don't have an idea of where we live from outer space. And if you were to Google image satellites in space, all you get are pictures that look like this.
Does it look like a
Yes.
Probably. Well, whatever.
So I mean, like, these are all CGI paintings of satellites in space. So how is that, like, real? How is that real to you? You don't know?
I haven't really looked into.
Yeah, and why would you, right? Like,
Right.
we're taught in school, like, ever since we're 4 or 5 years old, the globe, right? We just see the globe in the corner of the elementary class.
Yeah.
And we just assume that that's where we live, right? But there is a massive movement right now that I'm a part of, and it's a flat earth movement. And there has been some new information that has come to light that we do live on a flat, motionless, immovable plane.
I have a question then.
Yeah.
What happens when you reach the end?
I can show you, like, just an idea. Like, we're not like super 100% on a model or anything, but it is kind of weird that the UN flag is the same image of a flat earth map. And if you look at the UN flag, where's Antarctica?
This is in the center.
No, that's the North Pole.
Oh. Yeah, I guess not on there.
Yeah, it's not on there. So the picture on the left, the white around the ring,
Yeah.
that would be representative of the Antarctic continent.
Yeah.
And it's actually holding all the water in.
Okay.
And so that may or may not be true, and we may or may not be living basically in a dome. Like, have you ever seen The Truman Show?
Yeah.
That is almost exactly
So,
like,
essentially, if it is like a flat thing, like what is this flat thing resting on?
I don't know, nobody's been far enough to figure that out, and why do you have to live on a ball flying through space though? Like, how does that make that more credible than just us being on flat surface? Does that make sense, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know that you're just getting ready to leave, but I do have a YouTube channel if you were so inclined to check out. I got links in the description below, and if you're interested in it, if it tickles your fancy to check it out, you can check it out. But
Do you believe in like global warming then, or
cow farts?
I'll take that as a no?
No, I don't. Because global warming is used to perpetuate the idea that not only do we live on a globe, but we can actually affect climate change to the extent that we could actually change the climate. And that's a complete fallacy. And all that information is done by, quote, satellites, and satellites, as I just showed you, don't exist because they're all CGI.
Yeah.
So, and if outer space isn't real, like we can't go to the moon and we can't land on Mars, because they're just lights in the sky, right?
Yeah.
So,
What are what's the sun to you then? Is it a ball? What is it?
it's just a light in the sky.
Just a light?
Yeah,
Where does it come from?
it was created.
By what?
Have you ever read the first 4 chapters of Genesis in the Bible? Maybe sometime in your life?
No.
No? Check it out. It actually, in the first chapter, it explains the two lights. The lesser light is used for the night, which is the moon, and the greater light is used for the day, which is the sun. And the sun might be some kind of an electromagnetic type of, light. It emits heat, which is true, right? We get hot and stuff. Well, we're in the sun. But also, there has been kind of some ideas that moonlight is cold. So if you're in the shade when there's a full moon and you step out into where the moonlight would be considered, it's actually colder. So there's some provocative information with that.
What about like
Wind, well, nobody knows where the wind comes from. But usually there people say that it's from like the sun and stuff, but I don't know everything. But I do know that we live on a flat, motionless plane, and that outer space is fake because we don't have any pictures of where we actually live. So
then how far does the sky go up?
well, low Earth orbit is about 400 miles or so, and President Obama has admitted in the past that we will get out of low Earth orbit, which is almost to imply that we've never been to the moon. And so, do you know how far away the moon is? No, like 239,000 miles away.
Okay.
And if you were to walk from here to the moon, it would be about 9 years for you to go there. And so it's difficult for me to like try to convey. I'm not trying to convince you or like convert you, but I am here to provoke thought and just suggest that you investigate it because it is,
point of view? I've never heard of
yeah, no, for sure. What are your names? Emma? Okay, Sarah, nice to meet you. I'm Joshua, and on my YouTube channel, I'm totally transparent. I'm just out here honestly and sincerely trying to let people know. Yeah, I do. Of course I am. I'm live right now. Yeah, I do. I have a little card right here. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, thanks, ladies, for stopping by. Yeah, authentic intent. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. You girls, y'all interested in outer space and stuff?
Yeah,
A little bit.
I just got done watching The Fourth Kind.
The Fourth Kind. No, I haven't. No, I can't say that I have.
Really good movie. It's about like aliens and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And about how they say that they're actually like real and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I found it pretty interesting.
Yeah, I used to believe in aliens too. When I was in 8th grade, I had my shirt was an alien picture for my class picture of 8th grade, and I actually went to Roswell.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I took a 180-degree turn. Yeah, aliens don't exist, and outer space is fake.
For real?
For real. Yeah, like 100%.
I believe you.
I mean,
I be really thinking like.
you can investigate
I
it.
really want to take a telescope and y'all really do not see this stuff. Like, really.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I be thinking they have like one of them little picture on the inside of the telescope.
yeah.
Just be like, y'all faking.
It is rumored that the new digital cameras do enhance the pictures
That's what I was talking about.
because a lot of the pictures that we get, no, they're just they're a massive fraud. And I do have a sign that's $1 to NASA, and all we get are CGI images of outer space. They fake the ISS, and anytime they say that they're sending a satellite to outer space, it's fake. Yeah, like SpaceX, it's not real.
That's crazy.
So we really don't know where we live. I know it's,
I know. We just put on here.
you know,
Hey, we're supposed to be here. Like,
yeah. Have you ever investigated the idea of the Earth being flat and not a ball?
I thought about it a lot of times. Like, who is this Christopher Columbus guy?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Or did they just make this up? Or are they just, just a random guy? You're Christopher Columbus. You did this. You did this. So now he's like, yeah, I did this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
How do you discover something? I think it's hilarious. Like, I was out earlier today, and these young kids were just laughing at me, just straight up laughing, because they thought it was ludicrous. So I can understand where they're coming from. Hey, check out. All right, thanks. Have a nice afternoon. All right. I keep getting connection issues, but how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, I'm good. Did you know that the Earth is flat and not a ball and outer space is fake? All right, well, Google it, okay? Hi. The Earth is flat, not a ball. Please don't run away from truth. You're running. You're running away from me. All right, yeah, that was good dialogue. That was pretty good. Who else we got? New channel, Realm. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Really do appreciate it, because, you know, really, this can't happen without you. All right. How you doing?
Fine.
Hey, good. Hey, bud, did you know that the outer space is fake?
Yeah.
All right, well, you do now. And the Earth is flat and not a ball. Boom. Just blew that kid's mind. Hey, how are you doing? How you guys doing? Hey, not a whole lot, man. The Earth is flat, not a ball like we were taught in school. The Earth is flat and not a ball. Outer space is fake. Outer space is a fraud. Dun dun dun. Look at all these people just hanging out, you know? I mean, what else would you be doing, right? Why would you even consider to be standing out here letting people know the Earth is flat? Hey ladies, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm terrific. Outer space is fake, okay?
What?
Yeah, don't ever believe anything that NASA tells you about outer space, okay?
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me like outer space didn't exist.
No, it doesn't.
And I was like,
No, it really doesn't.
like the whole.
Like the whole thing, yeah, like
Whole, like Milky Way.
Milky Way, Mars, Moon. Yep.
Why? Why not?
Well, could you give me some evidence that it does exist?
Well, no, I'm just wondering.
Have you ever
like,
sent a
why
text
you think it
message?
doesn't. That's just my own.
Yeah, yep.
Then a satellite exists.
No, they don't, man.
Yep.
It's called ground positioning systems. Satellites don't exist, man. I can give you a Newsweek article from April 2015 where it says 99% of all communication done on Earth is through fiber optics and ground towers. And the other 1% is landlines.
Well, I would have to disagree because sending a text message or using the internet is through satellites.
It's not, man. It's through ground towers, man.
Where's your evidence?
I can show you it right here, man.
Where's it cited?
I just cited you a Newsweek article from 2015. And this picture, what does this picture look like to you?
Satellite.
Fellas, if you could help me out here. What does this really look like?
Looks like a satellite.
This looks like a satellite. Okay, this is what they tell us, right? Okay, so what about this picture here?
Looks like a satellite.
Satellite, but where is it?
On the ground.
It's on the ground, right? So this may or may not have been done by Bill Nye the Science Guy after a box of wine on a weekend.
What are the intentions
I
of
don't
your
get what the
argument?
question is.
Well, this is a satellite that may or may not be a working model on the ground, right?
Yeah.
This is a CGI representation of a satellite in space. It's not real, man.
Well, either way, whether or not satellites exist, what's your angle here with the videotaping?
Outer space is fake. Yep.
Yep.
And the Earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught in school.
Okay, so
Explain
where
the
does it
flat
end
Earth,
then?
yeah.
Where does it end?
Yeah.
Well, it may or may not end like this. And
So what happens when you get there?
well, we haven't been there. I haven't been there, so I don't know. But the Antarctic wall may or may not be holding all the oceans in, so you can't fall off, man. You're
what's under? What's
you're
under us
predictive programmed to make fun of me in school. Because the first thing that you're taught in school is that the Earth is not flat and it's a ball, right? I mean, is that... Because that's what I was taught when I was growing up, man. That was some of the first things that I was taught. And so the Earth is just Earth below us, man. And the furthest anybody has ever drilled Russia is about 8 to 9 miles.
All right.
I mean, you can check this all up yourself, man.
Flying from the United States all the way around.
Okay, can I have you hold it? Because I just got one hand.
No thanks.
No?
Your argument is irrelevant.
Well, it is not irrelevant because I've been here for over almost 70 hours of content on my YouTube channel, that you can check out yourself. And I do this all the time, man. So if you want, you can check it out.
YouTube's not real.
But it's up to you, man. Hey, if you want to mock and ridicule me, that's totally up to you, man. And I understand where you're coming from, dude. I used to be just like you, man. But yeah, man, just have an open mind, man. That's all I'm saying. Challenge what you've been taught. Have a nice weekend, man. How you doing, man? I'm terrific, man. And just letting everybody know that outer space is fake. Yes, it is. Yep, and the Earth is flat and not a ball. Ta-da! Just relentless. 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 All right. I mean, we just got so many people to talk to. So many people to talk to. Hey everybody, thanks. Teal, good to see you. Ty Gordon, Chris Fisk, Asthmatic, new channel. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Got a young one that's beat. She's ready to go to sleep. How you doing, man? Hey, I can't complain. Just hanging out, letting people know the Earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught, man. Yes, sir. Hi. How you guys doing? Hey, terrific. Did you know that we didn't land on the moon like we were told? Yep, and the Earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught, sir. Please Google it. Check it out. Yeah, she's clapping. Got a crowd. Got a crowd. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it. How you guys doing? You know that satellites don't exist and outer space is fake? Anything that NASA tells you is an absolute lie. 101%. How you doing, man? Hey, can't complain. Just letting people know the Earth is flat and not a ball. Just new information for you. Check it out on Google. Flat Earth. Good luck with that. Good luck with that idea. Hey, we got a half moon. Look at that. Look at how the shade goes right down the middle of the moon. There's no crescent, there's no curvature or anything of the moon right now, so check that out. Flat stuff, thanks. I know, right? Gravity. I have a gravity thing. I'm waiting for an opportunity just to talk about my gravity sentence. I have a little story about gravity I gotta share with somebody. I think you'll all enjoy it. How you fellas doing? Good. Did you know that outer space is fake? Yep, and the Earth is flat. Check it out. Boom. How y'all doing? Satellites don't exist, okay, guys? There's a lot of Chinese people here too in the area. Look at all these people. Yeah, I wish I could talk to all these people, but it just isn't their time right now, and that's a shame. But it is what it is. How y'all doing? Hey, I can't complain. You got your phone out. You should Google flat Earth. Flat Earth. Yeah. Outer space is fake, sir. Yep, check it out, man. Flat Earth. Yep. How you guys doing? Terrific. Did you know that we didn't land on the moon, sir? Yep, NASA's a fraud, man. Anything you hear from them is a lie. A bold-faced lie. Like, they're arrogant, too, about it, right? Like, they just parade their lies all over the place. But if I do it, it's called fraud, and I go to prison, right? If I was to say something that's not true and how you doing, sir? And I was to broadcast it all over the place, which is funny because that's what people think I'm doing right now, is broadcasting lies. But it's funny that they teach evolution in school. Like, that's real, right? Like, that is real. Thank you very much, everybody, for standing and hanging out. Yeah, they're terrified. They don't want to know this stuff. I'm going to start walking this way here. Change up the scenery a little bit. Say hi to everybody. If I can. Hey! How's it going? I'm doing great. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm tired of this crap. Tired of this crap. Getting lied to about everything, just living in a lie. I could be like that lady from earlier today and just accept the lie, right? Hey Ginger! Hey, thanks for subbing earlier. I appreciate it. New channel. Don't forget to, of course, like, share, and subscribe this. Share it. Put it around. I hope this does encourage people to go out on their own. Even just to talk to coworkers and whatnot. I did share some information with some coworkers today, so if you're watching, hey guys from work. And if not, well, I'll see you at work, right? I'll talk to you about this at work. So we're just gonna head up around here. Maybe we can hang out. I like hanging out by people that are laying down. 5 or 10 people around this lake. It's a good sized lake. Have some people just all over the place. Just hit everybody. How you guys doing? Good. Hey. Did you know that we didn't land on the moon like we were taught? And outer space is fake. And we live on a flat, motionless plane. Boom. You gotta Google it now, right? At least I would hope so. And if not, it's your loss. I like to be woke. But we're here to talk to people, you know, we're here to wake people up, kind of nudge them a little bit. How you guys doing? Good. Did you know that outer space is fake? All right. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes when you're streaming live. I've been getting some hard resets. I've been getting a lot of disconnections here. I'm gonna walk over here, see if I can't get away from all these trees. Just walk around. Let people know that outer space is fake, satellites aren't real, the moon, and all that jazz. Oh, he's exhausted. Yeah, right, Shanna? I try to connect. Maybe just some people are just using that as an excuse to do something else on YouTube, but if you do stick around, I will be here. Just let the connection issues kind of phase themselves out, you know. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. I'm trying to be, I'm trying to do this live. So it does get to be a bit challenging to do stuff like this live because, hey, you gotta rely on, how you doing? Gotta rely on all these ground towers to supply me with proper internets. Hey Robin, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Good. Did you know that outer space is fake and we never landed on the moon? Yep, watch out. It just blew his mind all over the sidewalk. Yep. He almost ran into those people. How you doing, man? Hey, you got your cell phone out. You should Google flat earth. Yep. Flat earth, man. As he's walking by taking selfies of himself. If you ever see me just walking and taking selfies, bat me on my head and cell phone. Still getting. Yeah, thanks, Robin. How you doing, man? Hey, right on. Oh, you got a Star Wars shirt too, man. Did you know that outer space is fake?
Really?
Yeah, it's not real, man. So your Star Wars, that's just a figment of somebody's imagination. It's not real. We can't really actually travel to outer space. Never landed on the moon, man. It's not real, man. You gotta let that dream go. The Earth is flat. He had a Darth Vader shirt on. His life is ruined. No thanks to me. Darth Vader. Hey, Steve. Thank you very much for hanging out. I'm going to be here for about, we're shutting it down. I'm going to wait till the sun goes down. We're closing down the business. Keeping it real, I don't think. Oh, this is not going to turn out very good.
That's what I'm telling you. If you ride a cycle, just go ride a bike.
Alright, they're having technical difficulties. Quest for truth? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's a true statement. Star Wars fans can't let it go. Took a while for me to let it go. I mean, that's some good stuff back in the day. Some good entertainment, and that's all it is. That's all it is. Yeah, right? Ty, how you doing? Awesome. What kind of ice cream did you get?
Butter pecan?
Butter pecan? Hey, I'd do it. Yeah,
Yeah?
I would. Yeah. Butter pecan? That sounds like good. How you doing? Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, did you know that outer space is fake and we've never been to the moon?
Actually, I didn't know that.
Yep. Okay, well, how about the Earth being flat and not a ball? All right, well, hey man, more power to you. I don't really think that he believes what I just said, but he was agreeing with it, so, you know, we'll just roll with it, right? We will roll with it. Puke Liewalker, hey, that's good. Nice work on that, Infinite Expanse. How you guys doing? Good, good. You know that outer space is fake and we never landed on the moon? Yeah, well, you do now, and the Earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught. So you just got all these lies, man. That's all this is. And I'm here to wake you up with some red pill injections. Right in the forehead. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Hey, I can't complain. Just letting people know satellites don't exist.
All right. Nice.
Yep.
Thank you.
And the Earth is flat. Hey, bud.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Awesome. Terrific. It's really, really good. How you guys doing? Hey, good, good. Do you know that outer space is fake and we've never been anywhere in outer space? And the Earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught. Hey, we're back. Yep. We're back. Just letting all these people know. How you doing, sir? Hey, you got your cell phone out. You have Google? Google flat Earth. All right? The Earth is flat. Flat Earth, yes. Yep. You met a flat earther, man. The Earth is not a ball like we were taught, all right? And outer space is fake. Star Wars, Star Trek are just imagination. It's not real. It's not real. Fake as F, the kids like to say. How you guys doing? Hey, not a whole lot, man. Just letting people know the Earth is flat and not a ball.
I think that's good.
Yeah, well, you can believe it all you want, man, until you just research it yourself, right? Yeah, we've never been to outer space, and the moon is just the light in the sky. You can't land on a light. Rut-row raggy. Still a really beautiful day. Yeah, look at all these flat earthers. Freaking jokers. Jokers. If you want to talk, I mean, it's up to you.
I kind of want to.
I know you're curious.
I don't want to be recorded too much.
I mean, I can take you off camera, that's cool, but in Minnesota I can't openly, publicly, record people, but yeah.
So you're a member of the Flat Earth Society?
The Flat Earth Society would be considered as propaganda to make people like me seem not real.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Like, they give you some truth, but then, like, their core is just lies. Like, what they say is that we do live on a flat earth, but to create gravity, we're going upwards.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not real, man. Yeah.
That would be kind of wicked.
Yeah, that's not real. But gravity in itself is not real. It's just a nomenclature to call something that's heavier than the air around it something. Like, for example, let's say like you're walking and you see a person like 30 or 40 feet in front of you, right? This has all happened, right? And you see somebody and you keep walking and you keep walking, but at the very last minute, you both can't decide who's going to go which way, and you almost run into each other, right?
Yeah.
Is that gravity? Like, you're being drawn to each other, right? But yeah, that's not gravity, right? That's just, yeah. So, but for me to throw this on the ground like that, that's just because those weigh more than the air around it. And if I was to tie a string to it in a helium balloon, does that make it anti-gravity then? Because it's on a helium balloon?
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so,
That's pretty good logic.
I mean, it's not my first rodeo. I mean, I've been doing this for a while, so, but, has the thought ever crossed your mind that the earth may be flat and motionless and not a ball, like we were taught in school?
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah? So, what would give you the idea that we do live on a ball and it's in outer space? What are some evidences that you've had?
Personally, I guess not that many. In physics class, though, Occam's razor, and then the simplest way to calculate things like gravity and predict an outcome is with having a globe.
Yeah, right.
So just the simplest way to calculate it.
Sure. And they do use math. Math is actually a language. So they can use math to manipulate their ideas to, quote, prove things. Because on a globe, all of the math equals to a globe.
Yeah.
But if you were to talk to a pilot who does cruise ships or a pilot who does airplanes, if you were to get them to kind of like, hey, let's you and I have a off-the-record discussion, 9 to 10 times out of 10, those pilots would tell you that the earth is flat. And so, I do have a YouTube channel, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm streaming live right now on YouTube.
Wicked.
And, I can just give you some... I have some links at the bottom of the description.
Sure.
And, just see where it leads, because my biggest thing is this stuff right here. I just ask people this question, which is the most realistic size of the United States? Like, could you just point? I've kind of had...
I'll be right here.
Okay, yeah, and that's... What about yourself here? What do you think? The one on the left? Okay. And actually, I had some people... I was at the Minneapolis Convention Center earlier, and I had a guy say the one on the right is more correct. But actually, both of these are photos... Actually really don't know where we live. So, I mean, to some people, and it's the same thing with satellites too, like my thing about is for satellites, this is a CGI picture of a satellite in space, and it's not real. And so when I tell people that satellites don't exist, I ask people to tell me why they think they do. And so I guess I'll ask you, why do you think that satellites do exist?
GPS tracking.
GPS tracking? Okay.
Triangulation.
Okay. Did you know that GPS actually stands for Ground Positioning System, not global?
I did not.
Yeah. And so if all of the communication done on Earth is through underground fiber optics, like from Europe to America, and then those fiber optic cables connect to ground towers, and then 3 or 4 ground towers triangulate your cell phone service to where you are.
There you go.
There you go, man.
So yeah, I got nothing. I've never seen one.
Yeah, I haven't either. And a lot of people say that, well, I see lights moving in the sky. And that may or may not be a drone or a balloon. And NASA has a significantly large balloon program. They launch them, I'm not saying like all the time, but there was one just recently. Yeah, there was one launched in New Zealand in April 25th of this year, and it was about 100 yards. Yeah, so, yeah, and they have, most of them have communication purposes to them, weather stuff. So, I'm just here to provoke thought and just encourage people to investigate. Yeah, definitely, and see where it leads. You know, I'm not here to convince anybody, but I am here to challenge what we've been taught, and we've been taught a lot of fallacies. So, what's your name?
My name's John.
John? Okay, yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. And your name?
Maya.
Maya, pleasure. Yeah. All right, well, I'll leave you to your thing, and I'm glad that you guys were curious enough to have me come over and dialogue with you.
Yeah, it was nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, have a good one. Have a good 4th.
You too.
Thanks. All right. Mission accomplished. I like to hang out in a spot where people can kind of overhear what I'm saying. And if I stay on there for like 10 minutes and they hear me say the same thing over and over again, most of the people are like, what's going on? What are you talking about? Right? So, hey Carolyn, good to see you. Chris. A4. What's up? Negator. Looking for that curve whenever you want to present that to me. That would be great. That would be great. Steve. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Just here to just challenge people, you know. I'm also gonna do something that I did on my video that's cut down to 4 minutes and 31 seconds. It's down below. Thanks, Ty. Appreciate it. I'm gonna do something that was deleted on my previous video that when I was here. Do a little PSA when I get comfortable. But yeah, that's a good view, huh? It's a nice view. All these people standing in line for that butter pecan ice cream. Love to have some of that right now. Iced cream. Yeah, I gotta wrench up people, but behave yourselves. There are wrenchers out there. If you send me a message, my email is fullbatteryobsessed@gmail.com. fullbatteryobsessed@gmail.com. That is my email. And if you want, you can email me ideas, information, and wrench applications. Look at all these people here. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to do my question. Let's start out with a question today. All right. Whoop. Sorry, guys. Forgot my selfie stick at home. Rookie mistake. I actually forgot it when I brought it in from my car because I was on Project Eli, Robin's channel, so I was using my selfie stick in my room, and I forgot to grab it. So this is what happened on my first episode. I was using my hand to hold the phone. So it's a bit awkward, so appreciate your patience. So we got this question here. How could you make the earth a better place with $19.5 billion? And I hang out and ask people. All right, good to see you, Shanna. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Appreciate it. Yeah, right? Tim's for all. I hear you there. You know, it's just I haven't even had any frozen yogurt because they put carrageenan. Is that what is it called? Carrageenan, something like that. So I had some frozen yogurt. But I'm not going to eat it because it's got that crap in it. I mean, and all of the, like, store-bought coffee has carrageenan in it. That's a cancer-causing agent if you're unfamiliar. I know, right? Carrageenan? Is that what it's called? So anyways, I'll drop that. But yeah, I don't eat ice cream very much. You know, frozen yogurt. Thought there might be some better opportunities here. I'll just I'll go do my PSA here in a minute and then move along. Yeah, right? Well, if you find it in your heart to put somebody on timeout, Carolyn, if they step out of line, might have to do my PSA and then walk around the pier, right? That's a pier, and then see if anybody's curious to talk. All right. Public service announcement, Dan. A public service announcement. I don't know if I can try to see if I can get a good spot. It's better than a billboard. It's more direct. How's it going, man? Hey, right on, man. You remember me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit? Yeah, I talked about satellites being fake and outer space and all that. Were you able to investigate anything about flat Earth?
I've been too busy.
Hey, that's all right, man. I totally understand. Yeah. But I just encourage you again. Maybe this is, hey, fate. You know, you're seeing me for the second time. Let you know.
That's fine.
Check it out, man. Have a good 4th. Yeah. Saw that guy earlier. Trying to figure out the best. I don't want to do it right there. I'll scare the old lady. We never landed on the moon. What? Charlie, help me. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it really is. Minnesota's the best. Look at that. Look at that view right there. Alright, somebody left this table, so here we go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? The earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught in school. Please research flat earth. Have a nice 4th of July. Oh yeah, I'm very serious. Yep. Oh yeah. Like 100%. We don't live on a ball. And we never lived on never went to the moon. This guy's rowdy. So did you disagree with my statement?
Nobody wants to listen to you.
It's a free country though. Like that's why we celebrate July 4th, man, so I can speak my mind, right? The best part about this country is you're entitled to your opinion, and the other best part is you don't have to listen to it. Right?
So you're talking to me, so
Yeah.
it's hard to not listen to you.
Well, it is now, yeah. Have you ever done any research about...
I have not signed a photo release form. You cannot record me.
Yeah, I can.
That is illegal.
No, it's not. Minnesota statute 626.02. I can video record anybody I want. And the only person that needs to consent is me, sir. So get familiar with your law instead of threatening me, okay?
I did not threaten you.
Well, I'm just saying, you said it was illegal.
That's fine. It's not a threat.
Well, you're telling me it's illegal, so if I continue to do it, you're going to call the police, right?
I never threatened you.
I'm just saying, if you say it's illegal, then call the police, and then we can dialogue with them, okay? You don't want to call the police? Okay, the earth is flat, man, and not a ball like you were taught, so Star Trek is fake, because outer space isn't real. So please research it, man. I know where you're coming from, and I understand. I was there too, but you gotta wake up, man. Red pill or blue pill? What do you choose? Have a nice day. I'm getting tired of these people. How you guys doing?
Good.
Terrific. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. He didn't want to call the police. I don't know why. It's too bad. I would have loved to talk to the establishment and let them know that the earth is flat and not a ball. Alright, so we're gonna go around the corner and then hit up another... How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Hey, good. Did you know that the earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught? Alright, well, it's true, man. Look it up. Have a nice one. Have a beautiful day here in Minnesota. It's still about 80 degrees, light breeze. The sun is traveling further away from Minnesota. How you doing? Hey, did you know that outer space is fake and we've never been to the moon? Yep. Have you ever heard of flat Earth? Have you ever heard the idea of a flat Earth? Like we live on a flat Earth and not a ball? Okay. I do have a YouTube channel here just to check out. So check that out. If you Google space art, you'll see that everything that we get from outer space is CGI. It's not real. All right, man. Have a good one. I just realized I ran out of my channel cards. That's a bummer, yo. Well, that's good. I mean, I've been handing out a lot of stuff today, but just have to let people know, right? Have to let people know. Thanks everybody for hanging out, stopping by. They do have sailing classes, so you can learn how to be a sailor on a flat motionless plane of water. And then if you did that, you'd probably realize that the Earth is flat because water doesn't curve. So you can figure that out. Hey, Days, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. All right, let's keep going here. I have some more territory up here I want to hit up. Get people as they're crossing the bridge. Actually, I got to cross the bridge to get. Flat Earth sailboats, that's right. Hey y'all, good to see you. Thank you very much for stopping by. I forgot my selfie stick at home, so it's gonna get kind of woo, you know, so I hope you don't have vertigo or motion sickness. Thank you everybody for hanging out on this Sunday night, July 2nd. I thought today, I don't know why I thought today was the 4th, but clearly it's not. I do have to work on July 4th at night, but I don't work tomorrow, so I hope to come out someplace tomorrow for a couple of hours. Just hit people up. Hey, thanks, Hoosier Flatty. I'm just doing what I do, you know, I just encourage people to do what they do, whether that be a channel, a YouTube channel, or talking to people at work. You know, you don't have to be so brazen like I am. If you've checked out, whoop, thought I had a hard disconnection there. Then you'll have an idea of what the straw that broke the camel's back. So I will have connection issues, so if you know, decide that I ended the feed and you disconnect, that's up to you. But I will run this stream as long as I can. Ugh, I gotta adjust signage. Alright, so hello, Cat Eyes, good to see ya. And if you'd like to help out with some signage, give me some new ideas on some provocative thoughts. Yeah, right? So it's nice and calm here. We're just here to provoke thought, challenge the status quo, shake the establishment up. They can't handle us. They cannot handle the truth. And I'm here firsthand to let people know that outer space is fake and not a ball. So we're getting up. Ooh, look at that guy. You see that? That was a motorized unicycle. That was pretty cool. How you doing? Yeah, well, I just said hi, you know. Some people are upset when you tell them a hello. All right. Thanks, Robin, for stopping by. I'll talk to you soon. Maybe I'll come on your hangout and we can chat about some ideas. Uh-oh, here comes the establishment coming after me. All right, just walking to another location. Actually, I could hang out here. There's some guys behind me that might want to hear what I have to say. Satellites don't exist.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, we have both artificial and natural satellites.
Okay, and what would be the artificial satellites?
The ones we send up.
Who's we?
Artificial humans. Artificial
Like
means man-made.
Okay, so you've personally seen it go into outer space?
No, I
with your
haven't,
own
but
physical
my,
eyes.
My uncle works in the Florida station.
Okay, that's awesome.
So, yeah,
and so
send me videos.
And so that proves that satellites exist?
Yeah.
Because you're still
What do you mean
taking his
proof?
name for it, or
What
you're still.
are you arguing?
Well, you're still taking his word for satellites existing, right?
Yeah, there's some people I trust.
Okay.
Are you videotaping?
I am live on YouTube. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like, define a satellite.
Well, like the ones that we make that are used for communication purposes and weather patterns and whatnot.
Okay, so how do we have
satellite TV?
Satellite TV? It's all ground towers. All of them are ground towers.
Huh.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a satellite with your own physical eyes in outer
with
space?
Telescopes. I have.
In outer space.
Well, it depends where you define where outer space begins.
Okay.
But at a certain elevation above Earth.
Yep, it's called the Kármán line, which is 62 miles.
Okay.
330,000 kilometers away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the typical idea of where outer space and the Earth atmosphere begins.
Where it thins enough.
Yeah, so, but how is it that our atmosphere is so powerful that it stops the vacuum of outer space? Is it because of gravity or what?
It stops the vacuum of outer space?
Yeah, why aren't we being sucked out into outer space right now?
What? Because gravity is holding...
Gravity.
Yeah.
Okay. And so...
one of the natural laws.
Whose law?
Nature. It's a fundamental law of physics,
Okay.
just like the constant sea of light.
So like this...
Yeah,
what is that?
That the mass of those objects, combined with some slight air resistance, fell to the Earth because of gravity. At
Okay.
Like 9.8 meters per second.
Okay, so those are magically drawn towards the center
not
of the
magic.
Earth?
I just explained with gravity. This is how we define things that are maybe too complex for some people to understand. Some people would call it magic.
Okay.
But at a certain level, things we define with easier terms. Like
Okay.
Gravity.
So gravity could be called a nomenclature for things that are heavier than the air around it falling to the ground. Because you got to call it something, right?
Yeah, that's why we called it gravity.
Okay, so can I give you an example of gravity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're walking, you're walking, and then like 30 or 40 feet in front of you, you see a person, right? But you just continue to walk, right? And then as you get closer, both of you haven't really decided which one's going to go left and which one's going to go right, and you almost bump into each other.
Okay, that's not gravity.
Is that gravity because you're being drawn to each other and then you run into each other?
No, maybe
Oh, okay.
poetically it could be gravity.
Oh, okay.
Which could be very beautiful.
Gravity.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that's decision making.
It is decision making. Okay, so it's not
I
gravity.
like watching these guys back here watch us.
Yeah. And so
Flat Earth, I think.
where do you get your ideas of outer space then, since you and I clearly have never gone there before?
Right.
Right.
Sky.
The sky?
Uh-huh.
But what do you
No, you
mean, the sky? I don't
What do you
understand.
mean our ideas? Most things that everyone
my perception
has.
of space is looking at the sky and seeing stars and
Okay, but it's just black and lights in the sky. Like, where do you get your imagination of being able to travel to those places, though?
So you're seeding that question, not imagination of traveling
Yeah.
to those places.
Yeah, where does that come from, though? I mean,
What do you mean, our imagination?
Is that the
well, I'm saying that ever since we're 4, 5, 6 years old, we're taught that we live on a ball in outer space.
We
but-
live on a ball,
Yeah.
on a rock.
Yeah, right. But how do you know that when all of the pictures that we get are CGI representations of such a thing?
Ooh, this is fun.
Well, I can
CGI
actually, yeah. So, like with this,
I don't think you understand
two
what
of
the
these
CGI special effects are capable of.
Photoshop.
Or were
Sit down.
20 years ago. If you want.
well,
This is what I
I've
work
watched,
on. I do
I've watched
CGI.
Disney,
sit with these guys?
Yeah,
and Disney is no different than these two pictures right here, man.
it is today, and for the past maybe 10, 12 years.
No, it's not, man. You know the picture from Epic? When was
Which
that picture
Epic?
taken? The quote satellite in outer space called
Okay.
Epic. When
Okay.
was that picture taken? Do you know?
No.
Okay, it was
No,
in
there are a lot.
2015.
Okay.
And that's CGI. It's a painting, man.
Okay.
There have never been any pictures of outer space, of Earth from outer space.
Yes, there have.
Then tell me which size of these pictures.
Regardless of this. I'm sorry,
man. I mean, honestly, like both of these pictures
people
are
really good at
official
people are
NASA
really good at
photos.
drawing photorealistic images, both digitally or by hand. That's great. I don't want to argue whether or not you think something is fake or real, but if you think that that space is not real, that's, I mean, fine.
We've never traveled to outer space, man.
Who's we? Now
Human
I'm asking,
beings.
okay.
Right?
All humankind has certainly not. We
the 500 people haven't either. The 500 people that claim that have not, man. They're ultimate deceivers.
Why do you choose that? Why do you choose to believe that?
Because they're habitual line steppers.
No, but why do
they're all over my couch, man. They've got mud and crap all over my couch. And they're habitually line stepping, man. They lie all the time.
To what end?
To fake ISS, the moon landing, the Jupiter, Juno probe.
I understand what you're saying. You're saying.
I know you understand.
Can you let me finish?
Yeah, of course.
You're saying people are lying about space and about the International Space Station and satellites and all this stuff, but why are they doing that? That's what I'm asking.
Sure, yeah. Do you believe in the concept of evolution?
Yeah.
Okay, that could be a reason why. So that we're 4.6 billion, 14. How do you even know those numbers, man? Billions of years ago? Yeah. That stuff cannot be dated. You and I have never been there.
Just because you don't understand the science
I do understand
it doesn't exist.
Carbon dating is fake.
No, oh my gosh, it is certainly not fake.
It is too, man.
We've tested these things empirically.
Yes. So you're
not me.
So you're taking somebody else's word for it, right? So that's faith.
No, that is not faith.
That is too faith, man, because you're taking somebody else's word for it from a book, right?
That is understanding other people that have gone through a certain amount of education and have trained for this in the same way that I am expert at specific things. Some people trust my knowledge.
Okay.
I trust other people's knowledge in studying whatever they've studied.
That's faith. Because there's a book called the Holy Bible that a lot of people discredit.
Yeah.
And it was written by man, but that's discredited, right? So nobody can use the Bible as an excuse to wash away ideas, right? They just say, but the Bible says, right? So with gravity, it's the same thing. People use gravity to explain away a lot of the common sense nuances of our reality.
Like what?
Like I just showed you, man, this falling to the ground. That's not gravity, man. I know you want to believe what you have.
I don't want to believe. I like learning things.
But
you are forcing this idea upon yourself.
No, I'm not, man. This is just observations.
And you're going observe the stars and their movements. Observe that.
What does that? They're just lights in the sky, man. You see lights in the sky and you assume that those are things that we can go to. Why?
Well,
because of NASA and Hollywood at being a young age, and you can't explain that stuff away.
Okay, so I'm going to ask again. Why do you think that this lie is being forced upon us?
Okay, well, it could be.
Why are they doing this?
Yeah, it could be that they are hiding a creator, a god, an intelligent designer.
Wouldn't that be an exciting revelation to
This is an exciting revelation to tell people that the earth is flat and not a ball, man.
Okay, so wouldn't that be something that whoever they is that's hiding it would want to share?
He does share it.
Who's he?
He shares it in the Word, in God's Bible.
Oh, so, you're saying this is a God thing. I thought you were just saying that faith is wrong and you shouldn't believe things on faith.
No, I'm saying I'm using the same vernacular of putting faith in science, which is a religion, in my opinion, and gravity is the Jesus Christ of that religion. And so if I choose to believe something in another book...
Is the Messiah?
In a way, yeah. Because it explains a lot of things away, doesn't it?
No.
Yeah. No?
No, if anything, dark matter would
Dark matter doesn't even exist, man. That's like saying black holes exist.
Yeah.
That's a theory, man. Gravity's a theory, and so is all these other...
Because a scientific term is defined as theory doesn't mean it's just someone's idea.
It is a theory. It is.
Yes, it is.
That is the concept of it. And all scientific ideas are theories. Yes. And they can be actually put away off to the side as not being real and true. my point isn't to be here and tell you that God and Jesus Christ and the Bible and all that stuff. I can use that, but I actually use my own observations of people telling me that they see a curve at the shore of an ocean. But then you get up to 130,000 feet, the top picture there,
Yeah. And it's
you still see a horizon, man.
Yeah. You can see the curve.
It's
That's
flat,
pretty cool.
dude.
Look at the curve.
There is no curve, dude.
It starts there and it
He
goes
had
up.
to, dude, that's not a curve, man. And you can look at these pictures yourself at home if you would challenge what you've been taught.
Yeah, I do. You think
You
critically.
do. You do.
And in order to understand something best, you have to think critically
Sure.
to understand it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so can I ask you this question? Is there anything that you feel the US government or the governments of the earth have lied to you about
Yeah.
personally? What would that be, for example?
Whoa. I need to be prompted with a topic or something.
9/11.
I think that was more of a delay of information than outright lies.
Okay, so you don't
But-
think that the two towers collapsing in on their own footprint in under 8 seconds to 9 seconds?
No, I thought that was really good engineering. Like that's what.
The good engineering is the building staying up because the tower that's in, what was it, London that was on fire a couple weeks ago, that never collapsed.
Yeah, it wasn't hit with a giant plane.
A giant plane, man. A plane, do you know what happens to an airplane when it gets hit by a flock of birds?
It gets dented a little bit.
It gets massively dented, particularly in the nose.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a.
It's an
crumple zone.
aluminum can,
Yeah,
dude.
I
And
know.
for it to fly through a steel building, which Donald Trump said that these two buildings are the strongest human beings I've ever made in this country.
So you're just. Okay, so you're taking Donald Trump's word.
No, I'm saying that he did suggest that these towers were incredibly strong. And later for them to be collapsed by two aluminum cans is
All right,
complete and utter lunacy, man.
There's a lot of points in what you're just saying. Thinking.
But I mean,
Strength-
you
strength
really
is defined in a few different ways.
But you
mean
really
that
can't
it
come up
is
with an idea that the establishment has lied to us
the
about, though.
establishment. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like pretty recently.
Okay, like what?
Trump lied about his reason for firing Comey.
No,
And
no,
then
man. I'm
not-
talking
and then
about a
not.
massive, like, Orlando Pulse nightclub shooting, Sandy Hook.
No, and that's just sad.
Why is that
Don't-
sad? Do you
don't-
want
no,
kids
I
to
don't
die?
want-
Like,
no.
that's the point. Like,
No,
you're
exactly.
angry. I don't believe
No.
kids died. But you believe kids died, and, like, I'm saying that they didn't,
Yes,
and you
I
take
don't
offense to
wanna-
that.
Look, I don't want to talk about children's death.
I'm not talking about children's death. I don't think they
yes, you
died.
just said-
But I don't think they died,
Okay,
though.
so I don't want to talk about the topic. if
Okay.
that's okay. I,
Okay,
thank you.
sure.
I appreciate this respect. and-
Sure, yeah, man. I mean, that's cool. But I just want you to know that to think that people died in any of these events just doesn't make any sense to me. Like at the Orlando Pulse nightclub shooting. For people to get shot and then leave the next day from the hospital after being shot 4 times in the back from a Sig Sauer.
You should get a.
I do. I forgot it
a
at home.
window.
Yeah, I forgot it at home, yeah. Yeah.
Can I go back to this faith argument that you're
Yeah,
saying?
no, sure. Yeah, it's up to you, man.
Going back to the Bible.
Yeah.
Or other religions too. We didn't understand something.
Okay. Sorry, sometimes I'm live, so my connection gets cut. Sometimes I got to restart it. But yeah.
We didn't understand something, we as humans, years ago. So we would put an answer to it. Right? So we would say like the sun god Ra is what the Egyptians called it, or
Yeah.
like I forgot what the Chinese called it, but it was a cool flock of birds, I think, or like the chariot being drawn across the sky from Greek, maybe Roman mythology.
Sure.
And in Christianity and other Abrahamic religions, it's God, just kind of like
Everywhere,
God,
yeah.
right? But we like didn't understand. It was just this cool yellow thing floating across the sky, and now we've gotten to an understanding that we can see and measure what the sun is and how far away it is.
How far away is the sun?
It's 8.5 light seconds.
Okay, what is that, though? Could you give me, like,
Or
miles
light
or
minutes,
kilometers?
sorry. No, I don't know it offhand.
You don't?
No.
Why do I know it offhand?
Because you've devoted your life to.
Well, I've
sharing this
devoted the
information.
last 18 months. I mean,
Right, I don't memorize
yeah.
things that I don't need to say all the time.
yeah, it's called authentic intent.
Look at
Yes, sir. Do it, man. It's 93 million miles away.
Okay.
Yeah, and did you know what the number 93 means in like numerology and stuff like that?
No, but you can assign any meaning to numbers.
Propaganda. So, yeah, so the miles away that the sun is propaganda. It's not real, man.
But it's not.
It's not 93 million miles away.
It's not the same distance constantly. We have an elliptical orbit.
But it's not 93 million miles away, man. How far away is the moon?
Closer. I don't know.
And it just so happens to be the same size away?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Come
it's not
on,
exactly
man.
the same, though,
There
but
are no
didn't used to be.
coincidences. You should know. How old are you? I'm 36.
That's
Okay?
great.
I've realized that there are no coincidences.
So you've been doing this for half of your life?
18 months, man.
Oh, I thought you said 18 years.
No, I just came across the idea of the Earth being flat, and I thought it was interesting, so I did my own research, and I've always questioned the establishment. And I have cystic fibrosis, and so I have done some exclusive investigation about the CF Foundation, and that was one of the reasons that really got me into wanting to publicly conversate with people about the Earth being flat.
Because of your illness?
Because of my illness, and I found some discrepancies with the CF Foundation that would lead me to believe that they have a cure for it, and they're not going to cure me.
That's shitty, I'm sorry.
Well, it sucks.
sorry
I
to
appreciate that. No, and then I just thought there was some inconsistencies with it, and people can take it for what it's worth. So from that, having already done investigation about the Earth being flat and not a ball like we're taught, compelled me to come out and take
it's not the best. It's not the best.
take the out of it. Yeah, right on, man. Okay, I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to know. So you think the Earth is flat, right?
I have a pretty good idea that the Earth is. Sure. Yeah. Like you want to take an endless dive into finding out where.
The what? What's there?
Yeah.
How many deaths? How many people have fallen off?
Nobody's fallen off,
Nobody's
man.
fallen
No, they teach you that in school because they knew that the idea of the flat Earth would be coming out, and so when we're taught that in school, the Earth being flat, you're meant to mock and ridicule me. It's called predictive programming, and school is used to indoctrinate your mind and imprison it so that you don't critically think, so that then you believe the people that he was saying, like scientists. I mean, they're scientists, so they would never lie, but they in fact do. And some of them are ignorant to such lies. That's like Enron saying that the lady who's the secretary at the first floor knows what's going on the top floor. Sure. It's called compartmentalization.
But taking it back to like the flat thing, like
yeah. Could I give you an idea of what it might look like? And so this would basically hold the waters in. And here's the North Pole. Yeah. So here's the North Pole. And coincidentally enough, that's the UN flag.
Oh.
Yeah, so where's Antarctica in this particular picture?
Let's go.
Is it part of the UN?
Well, it's the leaves around the edge. That's what it would represent.
Okay.
Is the UN keeping us locked in?
I'm just saying question authority. I mean, you got a shirt here that seems fairly rebellious, right?
Yeah,
but I introduce flat Earth to you, and you call me a dumbass. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not calling you a dumbass.
I'm saying you're giving me the implication that I am uneducated. About where we live.
I just have a different opinion, you know.
Sure. And where did you get your opinions from?
I learned it in school.
Hey, right on. And then you just dropped everything, and you don't ever.
No. I'm totally with you in the question, think for yourself, question the establishment kind of thing. But I don't know. I do believe that the Earth is a
ball.
So
sure.
So regardless of what you believe, you're saying you believe the Earth is flat and Antarctica is the edge of it.
Yeah.
But you're also saying to question authority and to think critically and question what you're taught, which I think is great. So you're searching for proof for things, and whether or not we can see it here or measure with shadows, which we can.
Shadows, but there's a picture of the ball right there. Why don't we just have pictures of Earth from outer space?
So you want to prove that the Earth is flat? Why don't you go to the edge of it?
I don't have those types of resources, man. I don't have that money. And did you know that there is an Antarctic Treaty that started in 1957 and was established in 1961 with 52 countries? So you are not actually able, you're not actually able as a civilian for all of us to get onto a boat and travel to Antarctica.
I mean, you could.
You could, but you will be escorted away, and if you continue, you will be either imprisoned fined and or shot and killed.
Shot and killed?
Yes, man. You can investigate it yourself. It's the Antarctic Treaty. It's very simple.
You could go there on like scientific study.
You could if you were part of a scientific group, but to go there as a civilian, you would have to pay about $30,000.
Okay, you can go.
Do you or I have $30,000 to spare just to travel to Antarctica, though?
No, but if you want...
GoFundMe. Kickstarter.
If you care about this, I think it's something that you could work towards, or work with a group of other people in your community. There
is actually an expedition that's supposed to go on at the end of October to Antarctica with $1 million per seat. There's about 10 people going.
That's more than 30,000.
Yeah, it is, because they're trying to go as independent observers, separate from a, quote, scientific, traveling agency or something like that. And the rumor is that when you do go as a civilian, let's say all four of us here wanted to go to Antarctica, we would actually travel in a plane that doesn't have windows. You are sent to a particular area of, quote, Antarctica, and it's all basically fenced off. So you're only able to actually travel so much. You can't independently, all of us can't like sneak away and say, hey, let's explore. It wouldn't happen. So they make it very, very difficult for civilians like us to travel to a country where all of us should be able to freely travel to, right?
I don't think it's a country. You just said it was UN owned 52 countries have signed on it.
But what I'm trying to say is that for a particular person who still believes that Antarctica is its own independent country, that's
not something you believe or not. That's just
what we're told. So you have a decision to either believe it or not, right?
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, bud. What's up?
Where did you learn about the idea of the flat Earth?
Like Google, YouTube, people doing experiments, information. See, a lot of the information that we have here in America particularly is all limited now into Google. Like, it's all being funneled in to that type of informational tunnel, right? Because before I was getting, you got to go to the library to do research. Okay, well, I can look at regular magazines that have pictures of Earth, but they all have those and they're all CGI. There are no real pictures of Earth from space. So, yeah, I mean, I do put a lot of faith in understanding the information that I've seen on the internet, and I have to have discernment of who I want to trust and who I don't.
Right, and especially on the internet, determining what's a credible source and what's not.
Sure. And there's also my own personal observations that water doesn't curve and gravity is not real. Because
define curve.
Like, water doesn't, like, have you all been to the beach? You know, like the ocean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then you're on the beach, right? Have you ever gone towards the horizon? Like, have you ever taken a boat and gone towards the horizon before? Yeah. Okay, do you ever get the sense that you're kind of going up to a waterfall?
No.
No, because
the end of the Earth doesn't exist like that.
Okay.
But if you're on the beach still and you see a sailboat sailing away, away from the beach, you see it go lower and lower.
Here you go, man. I got some information for you if you just want to.
Curve of the Earth.
Yeah.
Right. You start to stop being able to see the body of the sailboat, and then you see less and less of the sail until it's just the top of the mast.
Okay.
And then that's gone because it is going around the curvature of the Earth.
How far away do you think that is? Like.
It's like 13 miles, I think.
13 miles.
General height.
Okay.
That's when you. I think that's your distance of seeing.
With your eyes or like telescope or binoculars?
Right. It's irrelevant because
it
is
not
line around a curved object.
It's not irrelevant. It's not. I do have a YouTube channel too. It's called Authentic Intent. I don't have any cards on me, man. I just handed them all out. But Authentic Intent.
And I'm just wondering one more thing.
Yeah, man.
What evidence supports the Earth being flat?
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Rather than the Earth being circular or round.
I guess my biggest point is that there are no real photos of the Earth from space. Because if we've been to the moon, we should have information, right? Those pictures are all CGI, man. Everything.
Thank you.
Hey, have a good... Yeah, thanks, man. Have a good one. Thanks, guys. Have a good 4th. Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot for writing that down.
Oh, my handwriting decreased.
That's all right. But yeah, I mean, I totally respect where you guys are at.
Same here, you know, I respect everyone gets to have their own viewpoints. And
sure.
You can still be, like, respectful about it.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You know, I mean, because I do challenge a lot of stuff, and I do understand where people are at, and I guess I'm to a point where I kind of lost all my senses, and I was just like, man, now the CF Foundation's lying to me, like, what else am I being lied to about? So I just felt really compelled to come out to public and just provoke thought. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm not trying to, like, prove anything that I'm smarter than anybody else, because I really don't know everything, and I just don't.
Yeah,
you know,
does,
and I'm glad I don't, because I want to be challenged. I want to grow, and I want to experience life, but I really do feel very strongly about outer space being fake, and we're not able to get to the other planets and whatnot. So,
sure.
Yeah,
it was nice talking.
Hey, you too. What's your name, man?
Adam.
Adam. Hey, good to see you. I got an Adam in the chat room right now.
Oh,
so yeah,
sweet.
right on it. Yeah, thanks, Adam.
I hope everything goes all right with you with CF.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian. Awesome. Good to meet you, Brian.
Nice to meet you.
And yeah, check out my channel and just say hi if you know, or message me just so I know that you stop by. I'd love to keep in touch, man.
Okay.
Have a good one. See ya. Thanks. All right. Hey guys and gals. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. How you doing? Hey, terrific, man. Thanks. Flat out elected. Good to see you, Ran. Good to see you. Just hanging out, closing down the place. Got the sun traveling further and further away from Minnesota. Got about 20 minutes or so of daylight left. Thanks, Loco. Good to see you. I am sorry that I ruined everybody's life today, letting them know that the earth is flat. I try not to get all ramped up, you know, like, so I try to play it cool, you know, like, I do have a lot to say. I try to listen to what people have to say, but this is important stuff. And it's difficult for me to say, like, why is it important? Why would they lie to us? But evolution is a big part of it. Evolution is a big part. Hey, Jessica, good to see you. Sunset. Got a couple new people in. Thank you very much for just hanging out, catching a different perspective. I'm going to try to keep moving up here. I got a couple of people. Yeah, when I started talking to him, I just felt like led to stop and turn around. And we almost immediately started talking. That was awesome. You know, it is true. Like, people are open. You know, people want to say, oh, it's so intimidating to talk about flat Earth. Sure, you know, it definitely depends upon how you come across. You know, some days I'm a Richard and other days I'm a Dick. So we try to keep it mellow, but this is a serious topic, and, you know, what do you want from me? So, hey. All right, I have a spot I want to stand up here. Yeah, no, I need a water break, man. Holy cow. I need to get like one of those backpacks where they can carry some water. Earlier today it was pretty warm outside. I think it's going to get even warmer as the months go on. August is Minnesota's hottest month, when all the beautiful mosquitoes come out. So we're just walking up here. You know, clearly the sun's coming. It's getting darker, so people are starting to head out. So I'm trying to catch people as they're... See, I got more people up here because this is where most people park. Hope I can get 1 or 2 more conversations in. Try to... I do have some people coming behind me. So, hang out here for a second. Yeah, the big eclipse is coming, right? Research a spherical Earth. I did that all through high school. Hey ladies, how you doing? Good, good. Did you know that outer space is fake and we've never been to the moon? Yeah. Everything we get from outer space is CGI. It's not real. The Earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught in school, okay? Have a nice 4th of July. Good luck with that idea. Good luck with all that. All right. I love telling kids that the Earth is flat and not a ball because they're taught all the time that evolution is real. So why don't you get evolution out of my school system and then I'll stop telling people that the Earth is flat. How you doing? Hey, terrific, thanks. Hey, yeah, the Earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught, man. Yeah, satellites don't exist. I'm gonna hit this lady up. I'm a crazy preacher. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, how are you today? Good. Did you know that outer space is fake and we've never been to the moon? The Earth is flat. Oh, she does now, right? There's just like a constant stream of people too, so this is like great. As they continue to gravitate towards me, right? As they continue to... Hey, I'm parked on 33rd Street too, just to let you know. How you doing, fellas? Hey, good. You got a whale on your shirt.
That's not a whale.
Oh, it's not. Okay. What is it, a dinosaur? Yeah, dinosaurs didn't exist, man. Yeah, well, there's not a full representation of a skeleton in a museum right now. Did you know that? And the Earth is flat and not a ball. Hey, you want to talk to me for 90 seconds and I can prove it to you? I think he had a platypus or something on his shirt. How you doing? Did you know that the Earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught in school? How you doing? Hey. Killing it. We're killing it. Yeah, I'm a crazy preacher. Crazy preacher. How you doing, man? Right on, man. Hey, did you know that the Earth is flat and not a ball like we were taught in school? You got your phone out, Google flat Earth. Right now, man, you'll wake up. Hopefully you'll believe that sports aren't real, too. How y'all doing today?
We already talked, man.
Oh, we did? Wow. Right on, man. You did a lap already. Hey, that's cool. On a flat Earth, you're walking. Yeah, right? I had some sushi today. I hadn't had sushi in a while. I really like sushi. Had some rice. How you doing, fellas? Good, good. Did you know that we did not land on the moon? Yeah, I know they did, man, but the moon cannot be landed on. Yeah. How you doing? Hey, ladies, how you doing? Hey. Did you know that the Earth is flat and not a ball like we're taught in school? Yeah, NASA's a fraud. Outer space is not real. And those are not shoes that you want to be wearing when you're walking around a lake. Those are like some platform shoes. That girl's legs are going to be hurting. How you doing, man? Did you know that we did not land on the moon and outer space is fake? Yeah, well, you do now. And we're going to start walking this way. Outer space is fake. Outer space is fake. Will all the real flat earthers please stand up? Please stand up. Let's see, these people just got back from the lake. Let's check them out. I'd like to get in one more conversation here, but... Hey guys, how you doing? Good, how are you? Hey, can't complain. Just letting people know that the earth is flat and not a ball like we're taught in school. And we've never been to outer space because it's fake, not real. I love the illusion of people being rebellious. Like, it's nice, it's cool, good for you that you got, you know, the rebellious attitude to it, but if everybody's arms are tatted up, how is that being rebellious anymore? Right? How you guys doing? Good, how are you? Hey, can't complain, man. Did you know that outer space is fake and we've never been to the moon? Yep. And the earth is flat? Oh, well, you do now, right? Research flat earth, all right, man? Wake your family up, okay? Take a red pill. Take a red pill. Hey, this guy's got a cell phone out. Hey, you got your cell phone out.
Don't record me, please.
Nope. Have you ever researched flat earth?
Still record me.
Hey, I'm this way, man. And actually in Minnesota,
I don't know anything about recording.
Actually in Minnesota, I can openly record anybody I choose to. Minnesota statute 66.02. So
keep walking.
So just let you know, man.
How about respect me?
I am respecting you. I don't have you on film, man. But you are audioed. So the earth is flat and not a ball like we're taught. So check it out. Wish it was a little bit taller. I don't wish I was a baller, right? That was pretty fun. Hey, we meet again. Have a good night, man. I'm just patrolling, man. Right? Have a good 4th. Hey guys, did you know that we never landed on the moon? That we were lied to?
No.
And the earth is flat and not a ball like we're taught. If you don't learn it now, you will later.
Okay.
When you pass away. Like all of us are gonna. Hey ma'am, did you know that the earth is flat and not a ball? Please don't walk away from truth. She's running. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Did you know that satellites don't exist, sir?
I believe in satellites.
You do? Yeah. Why do you believe in satellites, sir?
I see them on the night sky.
What do you see, though?
A light.
A light. So that means it's a satellite?
Yes, it is.
By whose definition of that being...
Mine.
Oh, yours. So that's your own personal belief? With no research and no study or belief?
Okay, explain why not.
Okay. Well, what does that guy look like to you?
Oh, fancy, yeah. Like Odyssey 2000, what was it, 11, 12? I don't know.
Sure. This is what they tell us a satellite looks like in outer space. Okay? But it's actually a CGI representation. It's an artist...
CGI?
Computer-generated image. So they created this on a computer, right?
This is definitely created by a computer.
Yeah, definitely. But if you Google image satellites in space, all you get are fake satellite images.
Because you cannot get with your camera a satellite from here. It's quite easy when they throw it 30,000 miles per hour around the space. It's not so easy to hit with your camera.
Are you sure it's 30,000? Yeah, I'm live on YouTube.
Do you want me
No,
to? I know,
I know. It's all right. Yeah. But
I'm not sure if it's miles per hour,
Sure.
kilometers per hour. But
Probably
we can
like-
discuss this. Oh, it's 20,000. But you have to be very fast. That you have to hit the. What is this equation? This equilibration? What is equilibrium?
Like the theory of relativity?
Yeah.
Okay,
something
yeah,
like this. No,
sure.
No. It's it's much easier. It's 500 years ago.
Okay.
So you have the here what was this guy? The apple fell on his head.
Oh yeah,
Galileo.
Newton. Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
Oh,
yeah.
so gravity.
Gravity. Yeah.
Ah,
You
gotcha.
have to get some speed to get around in the circle. Oh,
Sure. Yeah, I know, man. They're coming out.
They're coming out, and that you have the same force.
Yeah, it's called theory of relativity. So,
No,
like,
it's not relativity.
it's just gravity. Okay, but I want to implore you to investigate the idea of a flat Earth. Has that ever crossed your mind that we don't live on a ball and then the Earth is flat?
I was on all 5 continents so far.
You have. Okay. Do you see a curve? Have you seen the curve?
Yes.
You have.
Yes, I did.
From an airplane.
Yeah, sure. If you're
Okay.
40,000 miles.
Interesting.
No, feet.
Interesting, because I have a picture here
Yeah.
of 130,000 feet. Is this top picture here?
Yeah.
And there's no curve, man. And the equation that they give us for curvature, you should see it at 35,000 feet, and I don't see it here, man. Do you see?
Do you know a little bit of optics?
I do. Yep, a little bit.
Which lens do you use for this, and which lens was used for
This is a standard lens which everybody should use, but to give a curvature image, they use a fisheye lens.
Right.
Yeah, that deceives your mind, though. That's
makes like this.
But yeah, it gives you a concave.
Fish lens, right?
Yeah, but that's not a real image. Do we see?
Sure.
Do we
How do
see
you know
things with the
if
fisheye?
This was the normal lens.
Yeah, this is a normal lens, sir, because the Earth is flat.
Where is this documentation of this photo where it says that this was a?
It's called a high altitude balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And where's the? Which lens are they using?
Well, it just looks like a standard lens, like I'm using on my phone. Yeah.
You say it looks like, but it could
Well,
be also a fish eye.
No, but I've seen. It's not a fisheye lens because a
How do you
fisheye
know?
lens. Because a fisheye lens is very provocative to show a curve. And there's no curve here, man. If you look at a fisheye lens, which is not a real representation of your eyes.
What is
Do you see a fisheye lens through your eyes, ma'am?
What is the zoom?
Can you help me out, please? Just, I mean, be logical with me and critically think.
I think I see a curve, a light
Yeah,
curve.
so it distorts the image.
Yeah, come on. Here's a little bit more than here. Here it's touching nearly, and here's a little bit more.
Sure.
So it's a curve.
Okay, if you want to look at this image, you type in high altitude balloon, flat Earth.
What is the altitude of this?
That's 130,000 feet. And that's Mount Everest, and then that's the beach.
130,000, how many kilometers is this?
130,000 feet, what is that? I don't know, man. I don't do math.
130,000 feet would be about...
And Mount Everest is not very high, but in a plane you're a little bit higher than this. Not much higher than you say this is.
Sure.
But
to see a noticeable curve...
When you see out and you can imagine, it's like this.
You imagine, so you just said you imagine. You should see, not imagine, man.
No, you see definitely. You could
Okay.
also the when the sailors 500 years ago when they started to cross
Sure.
the whole world.
Okay.
And they go in one direction and they thought
You could be my assistant here, I guess. So here we are here in America, right?
I will.
Yeah, right?
That's your flat?
Well, see, this is the idea of a flat Earth map, for example. Let's start out in California and let's go sailing, okay? And let's circumnavigate the Earth.
Where's Asia?
If we just go like this around, there's Asia right here. That's Thailand right
Yes,
there.
yes,
That's
there's
Southeast
It's
Asia.
very small.
Well, because this
very
picture
north.
is small. Yeah, we're looking down on it. So that's the North Pole. And so here's California, and we just circumnavigate around like that, man.
Take a photo. That's so shitty. It's so bad. I need to take a photo for him.
Sure, man. Yeah, mock and ridicule all you want, but until you actually look into the idea of the Earth being flat.
I like this topic. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to discuss this.
Sure. No, it is something. It is the most talked about conversation on the internet right now.
Definitely.
100%. Yeah. And so I do have some information here that if you just want to Google this stuff, this might explain. It's an idea that there is a...
You have another one than me.
Yeah, it's a different one.
Dark moon.
Yep. Yeah, so I got all sorts of goodies for you to, Google if you're bored some night, check it out, and just think about it. It's not. I'm not here to convince you. I am here to provoke thought, though. So you guys have a lot of homework.
Earth is round.
Round like a pizza or a ball? A ball. It's not a ball, man. Nobody's ever seen the Earth.
It's not exact ball. It's an elliptical ball. Exactly, because it turns on this round. And
okay, yeah, I totally get where you're coming from, man. I used to believe the same thing, but there are no pictures of the Earth from space. What's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel, I'm Joshua. Really great to meet
Joshua.
you. Yeah, Joshua.
That's a real Bible name.
Biblical, yeah.
Biblical
yeah.
name, yeah.
Nice
to meet you.
It gets me by. Yeah, appreciate it. Where are you from?
Germany.
Germany. My great-great-grandparents are from Hanover, Germany.
Everybody tells me here.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Everybody's from everywhere in the United States.
Yeah.
There's no one who's ever been to the United States since
right.
500 years.
Yeah.
At least the people I met.
Hey, well, if you trust what they tell us about history.
Coming in here.
Yeah, well, if you trust what they tell us about history, man, yeah.
Immigrants here.
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Amy.
Where are you from, Amy?
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Awesome. Yeah, we're all immigrants, right? Yeah.
How true.
Yeah. Good to meet you guys. Appreciate your dialogue, and that's all I got for you. Like this is my my bag of tricks, if you will.
No, it's nice pictures you have.
It's fun. It's provocative thought, and I challenge people.
Definitely.
That's all I want to do.
Talk about it. Yeah. Think about it.
So, nothing wrong with challenging people.
No, never.
So, yeah. Well, have a good rest of your afternoon. Well, I do have to walk. My car is this way. So.
Okay.
How long have you been here for?
I moved last August.
Okay. Oh wow! And you met Amy?
And then I met Amy.
How did you meet Amy? Can I pry a little bit?
No, not before.
No.
Not for the whole world.
Yeah.
It was somewhere on a rooftop in downtown.
Ah, okay. Hey, captivating night must have been. It's all right.
It was a good night. Yeah.
Hey, it's good. Good to hear. So do you have your whole?
But you see also these sunset, sunrise.
Yeah, it's perspective, man.
Yeah, perspective.
Yeah. So
and you have Galileo Galilei, and even the Catholic, the Pope. 500 years later, okay, they said, okay, he was right.
About the Earth being a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and
do you
still think, okay, the Pope was not right? 500
well, I
years
can't
later?
really trust a whole lot that the Catholic Church does because they funded, quote, Christopher Columbus.
I don't trust him either, but you're right. That's that was a bad idea from my side. Okay.
No, that's all right, man. We're just talking. I mean, it's not about who's right and who's wrong, but it is about challenging what we have been taught and giving a different perspective that not a lot of people have investigated.
But I mean, let's think of these sailors 500 years ago when they tried to circumnavigate the world, or how do you call it? When they
circumnavigate, yep.
Circumnavigate?
Well, I kind of did try to show you, but...
You should try to go circumnavigate the world.
Okay, but I don't have those types of resources, man.
You're convinced after this, maybe.
Well, I am convinced that we do not live on a ball and outer space is fake. I am pretty convinced about that. Because everything we get of outer space is fake, Dan.
Let's talk another subject.
Yeah, sure.
How was the world? The first chapter of the Bible, Old Testament.
Yeah.
How do you? I like this story.
Yeah.
7 days. The
6
world,
days.
Oh, 6 days. Yeah, right. 6. Correct. Was created.
Yeah.
And I mean, the first the stars, and then the earth, and then the whatever the animals and the sea, and then something else.
Yep.
I don't really remember what we were taught at school.
Sure.
But
did you know that
there are some other theories about this? And what do you think of this? Or what is more right? What do you think?
Well, I know that there is some ideas of a gap theory in between days.
Gap theory? What is a gap
well,
theory?
they say in between the days that are of creation that there's millions of years between.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with that.
Oh, you don't?
No, not at all. I believe it was 24-hour literal days of the Earth being created.
Have you heard about the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, it's a TV show.
No.
Oh.
The TV show was named maybe after this theory.
Oh, okay.
Based maybe 50 years raised ago.
Okay. Well, there isn't. So there's not a TV. There's not a TV show called The Big Bang Theory.
There is a TV show.
All right.
But this.
We're not talking about that.
No, we're not talking about this.
Okay.
We have. I mean, the Big Bang Theory.
So that could be measured from billions of years ago.
I mean, the theory, as this is a model.
Sure. Yep.
Which I mean, physics is about modeling everything, what is happening in nature.
I thought selling clothes was used for modeling. Don't you model clothes to sell them?
Yeah, you're right. Modeling is maybe a word that's used for different things.
Sure.
But maybe my lack of knowledge in English language.
No, it's all right.
It's about science.
Science? Mm-hmm.
In physics, for example.
No, you're doing a great job with English, man. I wish I knew a quarter of German. So when I was in Thailand and I taught English there, and I always encourage my students to keep learning English because I didn't know Thai.
Yeah.
So I was just like, hey, you guys are one step ahead of me because you know English and I don't know much Thai, except Sawadee which is hello. So
science,
right?
Science about making. Okay, modeling is maybe the wrong word. You think of nice girls wearing nice shirts or something.
Right.
No, I think of models like
a way to explain an idea.
Like a model that could be something what is easier to understand to describe what is happening.
Sure, like the model I gave you about the flat Earth that you took a picture of.
What is a flat Earth?
You took a picture of the model of the flat Earth.
Yeah. This could be an easy model or a wrong model. Or
sure. Yeah, it is an idea. We're not 100% on a model of what the
Earth
looks like.
The question is to get the right model, and there are some theories how a model could be, and this describes the nature, and then you have to prove it with the experiments.
Yeah, so you got science is used to, you should be able to do the same experiment and get the same result, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like I said before, if there are no real pictures of the Earth from space and they're all CGI, how is it that the globe idea is a correct model?
Globe? Okay, you're switching topics. Right
well,
now,
no. Okay, let's go back to the Big Bang Theory. I do believe in the Big Bang idea, but I believe in a different Big Bang.
I think it's a great theory with a great model.
Okay.
This explains a lot of things we will see, and we could recognize, and we could not only recognize, we could measure. For example, the background temperature. We can measure also this. Rotlichtverschiebung, what is it in English? The red light. When you see stars or things in the
sky,
very far away, and they turn a little bit faster.
Okay.
Because you see this on the red light drift.
Okay.
What is it? I don't know the English word. And also you see that when you take pictures not only in this direction and completely the other direction, all the molecules, the chemicals have a straight distribution.
Okay.
And this, it's not 100% proof, but for me it's 99% proof.
Okay.
That this theory is the Big Bang Theory is quite good.
So you're taking somebody else's word for it because you weren't allowed billions of years. You weren't around billions of years ago, right? So
nobody was. Yeah,
right. So them to come up with this idea,
exploding everything out, and sorry.
No, you're right.
Do you want me to hold it?
No, I forgot my selfie stick. Yeah.
What do you think of the world? Like,
The selfie stick is there.
What's your?
No, I didn't bring it. No. I'm sorry. What?
Tell me your insight of how the world is.
Well, I think that we were lied to about where we live to create the idea of evolution, to actually hide the creator. Whether you want to believe that's the biblical God, which I do believe, or a creator with super high intelligence, like an intelligent designer.
Wow, this would be cool.
Yeah, so my idea of the Earth coming across the idea of the Earth being flat and not a ball would explain a lot of stuff away, like evolution, aliens coming from another planet, meteors.
Second World War?
Third World War. I think that flat Earth could be...
Do you only think Earth is the only planet that's flat?
Well, this is just a motionless plane, like, that's all it is. And it may or may not be like a dome.
So you really think that Earth is the only planet that's flat? So when you see like Mars,
are there more creators?
So
yeah.
It's never like an oblong.
No, it's just a light in the sky.
It's a light in the sky.
It's a unique light in the sky, yeah. Do you have a pen on you at all?
I don't.
No. Do you have a phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a YouTube channel. It's called Authentic Intent. I ran out of cards. I handed them all out today, and you can check out.
Sunrise or sunset?
It's just an idea of perspective.
Perspective.
Yeah, and so like I can show you.
Creators turning every morning.
I can show you again. If you wanted to hold that again for me. So this is just an idea, not 100%, but my finger is the sun.
Okay.
And basically it would go like this. This is our summer months, okay? So it just hovers, so as you see, the sun is just traveling further away from us. So it's just perspective. And as it gets colder out, the sun revolves further away from America towards Antarctica.
But I feel in that case...
Yeah.
Who is moving the sun?
The sun is moving, yes.
The creator.
The sun is moving, the earth is immovable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The earth is stationary.
Yeah, so it's right there. Yep.
Okay,
it's not moving.
Why would you explain there's more gravity on the North Pole than on the equator? How do you explain this?
I don't understand gravity.
I have another question.
Okay, yeah.
No, let's first.
Well, I just don't understand the North Pole is a magnetic type area.
Okay.
So if you have a compass, if you have a compass, it will always point north, right?
But it's not exactly there.
Okay.
There's a polar and the geographic North Pole. That's not the same.
Okay, well, if you have a compass and you're in South America, your compass is going to point north. It's not going to point south, right? They don't make southern compasses.
Yeah, but the exact magnetic North Pole is not about here. It's maybe somewhere over here.
Okay, well, and it may or may not be, but I guess I'm just trying to give you an idea of how the sun would move around a flat plane, and
who's moving?
It's just an idea.
And why is the gravity? So that's if you take a.
Yeah, so I mean, I can show you right here. I mean, this is gravity, right?
Exactly. And this falls faster when you're closer to the North Pole.
No, it doesn't though, man, because this is just I know, it's just a nomenclature. No, you can't measure it. It's never been measured. No.
You can measure it. It's 9.6, 9.82.
It's never been measured that we're spinning either.
To me,
if
at all, the Earth was always on this side. We would always see the sun. At least a little bit.
No, because the Earth is very, very big in terms of that, and the sun is closer, and it works like a spotlight.
Why is in Chile?
So how do you see the sun sink? You see the sun, it's a sphere, but then it becomes like a hemisphere, and it eventually sinks down.
It's just perspective.
Again, perspective.
So, it's that simple. Like they tried to confuse us when we were in school.
Hey, Joshua.
Hey.
He's right.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Why do they have winter now in Chile?
Why do they have winter in Chile right now?
Right.
Well, like I showed you, the sun is just closer to the North Pole. And as it becomes our winter in Minnesota, the sun travels further away and it goes closer to the outer ring.
Travel faster.
The moon travels faster than the sun, but yeah, it does moon faster when it's out.
The sun has to travel faster because this is double weight. So
and that's just an idea. There are other models for the flat Earth.
What do you think is underneath?
I don't know. In Russia, they've only drilled about 8 or 9 miles.
So what's the width of Earth?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But that's like saying the globe to get to the core is about 4,000 miles, right?
Yeah,
because that's the diameter. Yeah, sure.
From where?
Kilometers.
From every part of the earth, no?
From the top part of the earth, yep.
Yeah,
Which is the top?
Well, that's what they tell us, that this right here is the surface of the earth, and to get down to the core is about 4,000 miles, okay?
What if you were to drill like in
3,600
Australia?
kilometers.
You would just drill into the ground.
So it'll be a different distance.
Well,
is that
it
what
would.
you're trying to say?
No. I'm saying that when you drill into the ground, we can only get 8 to 9 miles, but that doesn't. But into the ground, straight down.
From where?
Everywhere. Because technique is not good enough to.
Yeah, I mean, if you're here, you're gonna drill 9 miles. You're going just straight down. You got. I understand you have the ball ID in your head.
Okay,
I know you do. But think of it like a pizza.
For example, like you're sailing around the world. Because people have sailed around the world.
Yeah, definitely.
They reach the same point. How
Yep.
do they do that?
What do you mean?
And they go on this circle.
Yeah, I mean, you're just using
circle.
You're just using a compass. You're just using a compass to help yourself go east or west. So if you want to go east or west, you keep your compass pointing at north, right? But then you're traveling east or west.
So you're basically traveling in a circle.
You are traveling in a circle.
So
you're
this is the north part.
Yes, you're circumnavigating the globe.
Have you ever spent nights on a clear sky night, like today maybe?
It's hard to see the stars now.
To see stars?
Yeah, but there's just lights in the sky.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when you were on Australia, for example, or South Africa, you see other points in the sky.
Have you seen those?
Yes.
Personally?
Yes.
And you've taken pictures and everything?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah. And that's just perspective.
I mean, they are on flags.
Sure.
There are 3 countries. You take Australia? It's I think on Brazil and another country. I thought.
Okay.
They have this cross of south.
Sure.
Which you cannot see on this side of the hemisphere.
Yeah.
And this is on the flag. This is
But how does that prove?
Four big stars.
How does that prove it's a globe, though?
Yeah, we cannot see this from the north side of the hemisphere.
Sure.
But on the south side, you can see them.
Yeah.
And this is pointing. It's more or less perpendicular to the North Star we see here, or the Polar Star. How is it called in English? Polar Star?
Yeah, the Polar Star. Yep, the North Star. Yeah.
Pretty north.
Okay, so have you ever seen a time lapse of the stars spinning around the North Star?
Yeah, when you take
where it's like a circle.
Yeah, when you take a long enough picture of a whole night, then
yeah,
you see like circles.
There's circles. Yeah. Okay, so let me give you this visual. If we're on a ball flying millions of miles through space, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't those stars be like moving? Like, have you ever seen Star Wars or Star Trek before?
Yeah.
And he says, engage, and then all the stars like...
Warp 5.
Yeah. Shouldn't we see the stars like that? Why are they all just in circles everywhere? Yeah, you're right. Everywhere we go. Like, how come the constellations haven't changed?
Yeah, you're right. We are traveling with 30,000 within a galaxy.
Okay.
That's a model I believe in. And they are moving relatively slow towards our movement. So when we are turning 360 degrees in 24 hours.
Okay.
And they are moving as well. I agree, but concerning to this dynamic, it's very slow. So when you make a picture over 3-4 hours, you see these turning because the Earth is turning in this speed of 360 degrees in 24 hours, and these are moving as well, but they are very far away, and they are moving also.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah, ask away.
How do you explain a full moon? And what do you call that?
A half moon,
Eclipse.
crescent eclipse, and stuff like that.
Sure.
I actually gave you in one of the cards that I gave you. There is a rumor of a dark body called a dark moon, and that dark moon is called Lilith. Lilith with a TH. Lilith. So, if you look right now at the moon, it's at a half moon right now. It is a almost straight up and down cut in half moon. There's no crescent to it.
So
It's straight up there, right there.
So the sun set there.
Yep.
How do you explain that?
Well, the moon is out right now.
Yes.
Yep, and the sun is over there.
Okay.
So shouldn't the Earth be taking half of the moon right now? But how is it doing that when the sun is over there?
The sun is over there?
Yep, but it's a half moon right now.
Yeah, right. Because the sun is only picturing the ball of
Yeah, but if the Earth is a ball, how come that left part of the moon isn't crescent? It's a half. It's like a pizza cut right in half.
So we're standing right...
But it's a projection.
It is, yeah.
We're
Well,
standing right
the
here.
moon might
We
be a
only
projection.
See a pizza of the ball.
Hey, you said it yourself, man, that the moon is a projection. I didn't say it. And I think it might be too.
We see a projection of the ball of the moon because we only have this.
So the moon is here.
Dimensional.
Sure.
The sun is...
Sun is moving away towards this way. So it's moving towards Australia, for example.
So you're saying it's moving towards Australia?
So
That's
it's
this
just
way.
Australia's right
Oh,
there. Yeah.
Malaysia is
I
very
see
tiny.
it, I see it. So Australia's here.
Yeah.
So it's moving towards here.
I know this
The
is
moon is here.
this is hard to wrap your mind around. I know, but it's been 18 months for me, so to me it makes sense.
Look deeper into Rotverschiebung.
Well, I've been to school though. That's the thing is like I know everything that a lot of these people know.
Okay.
So I've just gravitated away from this idea. I'm like a magnet.
You failed the physics test
I'm a
in
big
school?
failure, man. Yeah, I'm just a big failure.
What is your motivation to?
My motivation is to wake people up and to understand that we don't live on a ball.
What is your background?
My background is I graduated from high school and right now I'm a chef at a grocery store. And I work in the kitchen. Yep.
You should have a model.
Well, this is kind of the model. I
You
mean,
should have
it's
a
only flat.
model with lights and...
there is actually. If you look up a guy named Chris Pontius, he does have a pretty provocative
I still don't
flat
quite
Earth.
understand how to...
And this is all 2D. We are in a 3D world. You agree? We are 3D.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
And your pictures are only 2D.
Well, the pictures of the globe Earth are only 2D also, man.
I can't quite picture it.
The picture on the other side,
I'm still trying to...
that's a 2D picture of Earth from space.
But I need to learn what you think of...
No,
how
but it's
do
gonna...
you think the Earth is... the moon is like a hemisphere right now. I can't...
I know you can't. It is cut right in half.
Yeah, but I'm trying to understand
It's just a light in the sky. You brought up Genesis 1, right? In Genesis 1, it talks about the moon being the lesser light for the night and the sun being the greater light for the day. They're just lights in the sky. The moon is not a physical...
reflecting. It's just
No, it's
reflecting
not.
the sunlight.
No, it's not.
It does.
I'm sorry, but it doesn't.
I'm very convinced that it's reflecting
I know you're
the sunlight.
I know you're convinced, and I'm trying to help you.
And this is the proof.
Critically
because
think.
The sun is over there. We see it. It just go down there.
Yeah. But where does the half moon part come? Where's the Earth? How come the Earth isn't covering? Why isn't there a crescent of the half moon? It's straight down.
This is reflecting just.
It's not reflecting light, Dan.
If it was more reflecting.
Dan.
So would you say the sun is right here right now?
Maybe. I'm not sure though. I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's gonna take you a lot to kind of wrap your head around it because you got to let go of the ball.
But you need to tell me, like, you need to make your.
I don't know all
statement
the, but
more
I don't know
concrete.
all the answers though. I'm just here to provoke thought.
Haven't you done this the solar system at school? That's what they do in the US right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The sun and the planets and the Earth and.
It's propaganda, Dan. It's a big lie. Okay. Outer space is so fake. I can't even begin to explain.
I like this lie.
Well, a lot of people like the lie, and I'm here to give everybody red pills and have them wake up from the lie.
I feel you need to have more evidence to your perspective.
But I need you, Amy, to do your own research. You know,
Yeah,
I can't give you all the answers, and you can watch videos though, and you can investigate on your own time if it's provocative enough. But I warn you, once you do start looking into the Earth being flat, it is very difficult to get away from it.
So far
it's very addicting.
The Earth being sphere is much more evident. Like there's much more proof.
Take a flight.
I haven't seen any because why can't they take a picture of Earth from space without it being CGI?
There are a lot of pictures where you see.
At least that's what I thought. Yeah.
There are all pictures of Photoshop paintings done on a computer. There are no authentic pictures of the Earth from space. I can't, and I don't want to be. I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to be a liar.
To be one.
All of the astronauts, I would tell every one of them to their face that they are a liar and a defector of humanity. Straight up.
That's your...
It is my opinion.
Research about the world being sphere.
I went to school, so I've been taught it for 34 years.
I don't believe it.
And I'm 36. I'm 36 now, and I am here at Lake Calhoun. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks, Dan. Yeah.
Like end of 20s.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I have a lot of fun at the University of Minnesota. Let me just put it that way. I'm like a Trojan horse. I fit right in because I look young, and they would never think to cross their mind that the Earth is flat and not a ball. So.
But I think this is, as long as I look there, it's for me more obvious that this is a ball and we are a ball as well.
Hey, I totally understand where you're coming from, guys. My battery's running out, but I'm gonna walk to my car. But I can't thank you enough for.
Thanks for this conversation.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Dan, Amy.
Night.
Yeah, you too. Authentic Intent is my channel, so if you want to see yourself on TV, right? Check it out. Enjoy your stay here in America. Thank you very much, guys. I'm sorry? Oh, yeah, right. Not now, because if you go into the water, you'll get eaten up by mosquitoes. So stay away from that. Hey, how's it going? It's a little dark. I don't know if you can even see me right now. Oof. I know, right? Thanks, Days. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate your encouragement. IPS, calling to the live stream. Yeah, I got to, I'll do that. That was really fun talking to him. Dan and Amy. See, I was asking for one last conversation, and we got it. Never underestimate the power of asking. That's all you guys got to do is just ask. Just ask the question. Thanks, Truth Without Fear. Appreciate that. It was a pretty good stream. It started out pretty slow because, you know, what do you want from me? I've been gone. I've been out of the game for about 2 weeks. Hit up the Minneapolis Convention Center earlier today and had some pretty decent conversations. Talked to a couple of young kids. I can't believe I broke into that. Remember that lady who gave me the middle finger? Who said that she didn't want to be on camera? That had to have been her son, and he came up and talked to me. Gave him my YouTube channel, and I can't believe that she let him talk to me. That's the thing. And she was on camera, and she was on camera the whole time, right? So, that was good. Yeah, so today, man, today was a good day. Today was a good day. Appreciate everybody stopping by. This is, takes a lot of patience to not only do this, but also, I'm sure, watch me. I'm sure a lot of you guys and gals are telling me to say things, say this, or, you know, or do this, and I wish I could look at the comments when I'm talking to people, but I just get so caught up. Thanks, Critical Thinking, appreciate it. Teddy, good to see you. Morky in the house. Simeon, Thanks everybody for just spending your Sunday night. I hope you don't got to wake up early tomorrow. I got tomorrow off. So I hope to come out a couple of days, a couple of times tomorrow for quite a bit. I got to find where I parked my car. Thanks a lot, Days. Days have been with me since the beginning. I think you were with me since my Facebook Live days. That was a long time ago. April 22nd. One of the things that I'd love to do if I could get this, I got a slave job, so I'm working towards getting a laptop, so I'd really appreciate if I got some support in that regard. But if I get this laptop, I just want to get the laptop so I can reorient the screen so I can edit my first video at the March for Fake Science. Yeah, Turbo, yeah, that's what you used to be. So if I could change the screen ratio on my March for Fake Science video, I'd love to repost that. Hey, what's up, man? No, I'm just telling people the earth is flat and not a ball. Yeah, man, have a good afternoon. Yep. Hey, what are you doing? So, yeah. DQ Blizzard, yeah, well, hey, did you know that the DQ Blizzard was invented in Minnesota? That's where Dairy Queen came from. Right here in the old Minnesota. Yeah, I just got done, basically. My battery's running out. I got about 10%. So, game. How's it going? Hoosier. Yeah, we're tearing it up here. I love coming to Lake Calhoun. There's just a plethora of unlimited people to talk to. A lot of people are open to the idea that the earth is flat and not a ball here and space is fake. And just walking to my car. It's a nice night for a walk. Yeah, I do have a GoFundMe and a PayPal and a Patreon down below. If you're led, or you can share it, it's up to you. And after today, I don't want to really talk about like this is all I want to do, just get money or whatever. Really, the only thing that I would be using any kind of financial help would be for gas money and food. It costs money to travel, and so if you're so inclined, that's totally up to you, and if not, just share it, or watch. I'm going to do this regardless. I have a slave job, so I'm not going to be able to get out here as often as I would like to, but, and so, coming up, I got to walk up these stairs here. I haven't seen that Jeranism video yet either, so I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I love telling people that outer space is fake. I got one more street to go down. There's a cross right here. Yeah, I haven't been able to watch many videos today. I worked at 6:30 this morning, and I got off at 1:30. And then I was just trying to, get prepared to come out today, so I haven't been able to really do anything. All right, thanks for that link. I will check out his video. Yeah, Dan, who we just talked to from Germany, he was asking questions about the stars and stuff, and that's good. But one thing that I want to do, I want to encourage everybody out in the Flat Earth community. Give me some good content to direct people to. Give me some good topics. Give me some good stuff. I direct people to Jeranism, ODD, Mark Sargent. Those are the classics. The classic people to go to, which is fine. But I'm out here just to talk to people, and then I want to direct them. All right. Sorry about that interruption. But yeah, I'm just here to plant seed. You know, I'm here to direct people where to go. And then they'll go from there. I'm just trying to provoke thought and give them an opportunity to go elsewhere. Yeah, I love Dell. I'm encouraged to see him get back out there and talk to people. I'd love to see some of his stuff. And I talked to John Smith. Also, he does some really good stuff too. So I'm just traveling through this alleyway here to get back to my car. And yeah, hit that like button, guys. Share it. I want to do this full time. I mean, if I can, I'd love to be able to. I have some really good opportunities to go to a Twins game next weekend. I'm going to go to my state capital. So I'm going to go to new locations and whatnot. But, you know, my backup plan is always going to be Lake Calhoun. Thanks, Ginger Sugarbush. Hope you have a good night. I should be ending my feed here in a couple of minutes because my battery is going to die. My car is just up the road here. But yeah, so I don't know. Are you doing a live stream later, IPS? I'll have to come through. I know it's. Oh yeah. So I wanted to share this. There's a live stream going on tonight. It's like a conspiracy. And I can't remember if I should share the link later in my description, but okay, yeah, I might call in. I'll do that, and then I'll share this this live stream that's going on with a conspiracy channel. I can't remember what the name of it is called, but I also have some new information regarding the billboard that I talked to. Clear Channel Communication runs the billboards here in Minneapolis, and they have an opportunity for a billboard right outside the Mall of America in the International Airport, and it's $1,200 for a week on a digital board right outside the Mall of America and the airport. So Dan, it is about 10 p.m. 10 minutes to 10. Yep. Hey, Angel, good to see you. Thanks. Canada's in the house. Vin Cato, thank you. Thanks, Allison. Yeah, I'm glad it. Yeah, $1,200 a week for outside the Mall of America. I have 3 locations that they sent me, and I'm kind of committed to one. I'll email you that information later. And Zach is the contact that I have. He expects me to get back to him like on Wednesday or Thursday about it. So my battery is about to die here, and I don't want to end the feed on such a sad note, but I am really encouraged by everybody stopping out tonight. Really appreciate everybody just hanging in there, and we are the resistance. We are going to change what is going on in this country and on this earth, and that we're not going to stand for it anymore. So I hope the establishment is prepared for this type of conversation that will be happening sooner than they think. Yeah, we're getting it done, man. Just red pill injections, shoot them right in the forehead, just taking care of business, man. Thanks, Donald, for subbing. Thanks, everybody, for subbing while you watched. If you're new to this channel and you have not investigated the idea that the earth is flat and not a ball, I got links down in the description. You can also check out some of these people here. We're going to be on IPS's live stream later tonight. Scuba Dracula, thanks a lot for stopping by. Adrian. Yeah, this is the front lines. You know, we're here live. This is really, in my opinion, the only way to go. Shooting from the hip. you know, getting people to question their reality. And the earth is flat and not a ball, and outer space is not real. So I don't want to digress too much, but see y'all soon on the flip side. If I don't see you in a chat room later tonight, I will be out here tomorrow night. So later, guys. Talk to you soon.